What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're once again at the Farm Training Center. My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And if you don't know what RDR Gear is, let me tell you what we do. We do belts, nylon, canine, chest rigs, placards. And we might have a plate carrier coming soon. More on that later. Look at this trash over here, Crispy. So anyway, guys, we're back here again. We're going to talk today about the Glock 48. And I'm super damn late, so don't get mad at me. But the reason I wasn't kind of on the 48, because I normally carry the P320 compact with red dot Wilson frame. This is a RMR cut to slide from Parker Mountain Machine, which makes this gun very easy for me to shoot, and it makes my irons co-witness and not having to have some crazy super tall sights that are blocking my window. But what I did this morning was I weighed this gun unloaded with a magazine in it, and I weighed this gun unloaded with a magazine in it, the Glock 48 with the 507K V2 in the green model. And you'd be surprised that, what do you think these things weigh, right? Not much, but the SIG came in weighing at 1 pound 11 ounces. The Glock came in at 1 pound 5 ounces. So a 6 ounce difference between the two guns. And I have a 17 round capacity magazine here, red dot compatible, light module, light bearing, and a 10 round capacity, light bearing, red dot compatible. So I think sometimes social media does drive us, you know, but again, capacity is king. But can you get it done in 10 rounds? Definitely. And today we're going to shoot the 48 because I've had this gun for more than that, damn near a year now. I have two of them, one for fitment, one that we put this 507 on, and I honestly don't ever shoot them because I have this as my primary carry gun. You guys have seen the video we've done on the P320 with the Wilson Combat frame, the Parker Mountain slide cut prior. So again, today we're going to talk about the 48 and the 10 round capacity. And again, this is kind of my first rounds review on this gun, and we're going to go through, shoot a few magazines, and see if this would make it in my rotation versus this one. I already do like a lot of what this gun offers due to its slim lineness, but I don't think it's something that the craze around the 48, I don't know if it has a lot of validity in regards to the carry gun capacity. I think it's just the fact that it's a cool new gun. It's a little slimmer than a Glock 19. It weighs a little less, but does it really take over or replace or fill the need? That we're going to find out today. So let's shoot it. All right. Eyes and ears, Crispy?
Yes, sir.
Like a dumbass, I forgot the clamps for our paper target stance. So unfortunately, we have to shoot some steel again. I like to mix it up between the two, but today we're going to have to shoot steel only. So I apologize to you guys at home, but it's just what it is. So, all right. All right, so Glock 48, single stack, basically a single stack Glock 19, 10 round capacity, Gen 5 configuration. Something that I have not figured out yet as well on the 48 is why the 48 does not have an ambi mag release as well like the 19s do. Kind of strange, I don't know what that's about. Sights are Ameriglo standard sights. They're supposed to be suppressor height, they're not very tall. As we mentioned, red dot's a 507K V2 in the green model. And we're using a CNH precision plate to mount the 507 to the gun. So first rounds out of Glock 48, we're shooting 115 grain, white box Winchester. See how this thing works. Pretty cool, not very snappy. You know, recoil is good. I do feel this recoil is better than the Glock 43, the X that I have. Yeah, definitely a better feeling recoil. And I do, for some reason, feel this trigger is better than my 43X. Yeah. I definitely like that trigger way better. I think that maybe the longer length in the gun makes a big difference as well because I don't feel it's so snappy as my 43X is. But yeah, man, I know a lot of you guys at home are going to tell me about shield magazines or 15 rounders. I get that. But if I can not, me personally, if I can avoid using an aftermarket magazine, I do so. Just for the what if factor. I know Brian over at Shield Arms does some great stuff and making some great products. Nothing negative about the magazines. I have not tried them myself. I've heard mixed reviews on the magazines. But I do think that sticking to factory is always the best practice versus going to an aftermarket. And again, you know, when you have these 10 rounders or 15 rounders, you're adding the +5s and all there, I think you're taunting the mechanical failure aspect of an aftermarket product. So, but again, it's nothing negative about the product or a brand. It's simply just, I try to stick to factory when possible. So, yeah, so load up a couple more magazines, or shoot one more mag or two more magazines, and I'll give my final thoughts on the Glock 48. All right, guys, so we just finished the initial overview of the Glock 48. Honestly, gun shoots great. It really does shoot well. Single stack 10 round gun, red dot compatible. As I mentioned earlier, 1.5 ounces unloaded. We're probably looking at 1.8 loaded, maybe 1.9. But at the end of the day, the slimline feature of this gun, a little longer length of slide, I do like that. I do feel this shoots way better than my Glock 43X MOS gun. I could definitely see some concealed carry application for this gun over a traditional double stack, even though, you know, I prefer capacity, right? 15 rounds, 17 round magazines are key. As I mentioned earlier, I showed you guys that this was 1.5 pounds unloaded. My SIG P320 with red dot was 1.11 pounds-ish loaded. What did I say, 11? Did I say 1.11? I think I said 1.11. I weighed in this morning, unloaded, but that gun carries 17 plus 1. This is 10 plus 1, right? And I mentioned earlier that you guys are going to probably tell me, oh, Shield magazine 15 plus 1, and then you get the 5-round extension on there. But when we add all that mag capacity and those base pad extensions, whatever, are we defeating the purpose of this more slimline style carry gun? Did Glock fill a niche with this gun? I don't know, to be honest. I really don't. It is disappointing that Glock does these kind of like iPhone-esque releases where guys bought the stainless steel slide Glock 48 no rail, and then a very, very short time after, the MOS guns start coming out. So why they don't just give us the guns that we want from out the gate versus making us buy these iterations of pistols, who knows, right? That's just the way the industry works. But at the end of the day, if you owned a Glock 48 or if you're looking to get a Glock 48, I don't think you would be wrong by any means. Someone who wanted a range pistol, I shot some magazines, some pretty fast mags back there. The slide is still fairly warm. We have a little bit of sunlight heat as well. I'd have to probably test that again in cooler temps, do a couple full 10-round magazines. But I definitely think if you burned through 3 15-round magazines, this gun may be a little bit too hot to handle after 3 15-round magazines. I don't know. I'd have to, again, that's just an assumption. But the side of the gun is fairly warm because it is a thinner pistol. But again, I do like it. And I could see this gun something if I was, of course, I'd probably carry 2 10-round spares. And I know that for us, making Glock 48 double stack or Glock 48 double magazine carriers is something we haven't done yet because of the weird shape of the Glock 48 magazines and 43 magazines. But I could definitely see this as a outside the waistband church gun, something of that nature, or something I was wearing in more of a business casual attire and I wanted a lighter weight carry gun. This really could be an option for you on that aspect of it. The 507K green, phenomenal. If you're looking at red dots and you have the chance to get green, go green. Red is just, it's like an iPhone 5 compared to what you can get out today. I do like the Holosun. I know recently there's a lot of drama with Holosun, Trijicon, Delta Point. Some of the bigger YouTube guys out there have made some comments about Chinese-made optics and whatnot. At the end of the day, for me, it's about functionality, affordability, and accessibility, especially right now in this current climate. So that gives you guys really honest my final thoughts. And again, you're not, oh, Jeff said, you know, that the 48 was great. You guys all knew that already, you know, but you guys already own them. But for those of every day, which is great, we're getting new and more gun enthusiasts and sport shooter enthusiasts out there. So if you haven't had a chance to get one of these or try one of these, now's the time, right? No time than the present. So again, this would be a great option for anybody out there. You don't have to go red dot right away. The cover plate that it comes with works out great. Swap your sights to a basic set of fibers or a high-vis front and a blacked out rear, and you're off to the races. So that's my final thoughts on a 507K Green V2. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care.